Welcome back, Reverend Big John's Backyard Fishing. We are out on Loch Raven Reservoir today. Me and my man Rod coming to see what we can strike up here. We're starting off with some top water, about 18 feet of water. Imagine there's some grass around here. Just a little bit too much for the top water. I don't really have my, let me throw this spinner. If I can't get it down some. So anyway, we out here today. It's a Saturday morning. See if we can get it done. First thing first is always locating them. Got a big old tournament next week on the Potomac. So trying to get a little work in here, and I don't have no soft plastics with me. Trying to see if I can get these other things working. So we're gonna move, so I'll be back. I got the buzz bait on. I got my plopper ready to go as well. See if we can't call something up nice and early this morning. Can't get to God's blessing. He says, any man that puts his hand to the plow. In other words, if you're going to go out there and do some work in the field, and you have decided, I'm going to do this work, you can't plow a field while looking backwards. You can't drive on I-83 while looking backwards. There's nothing that I've learned over my 45 years that I can do looking in reverse. Jesus is saying that there is work in the kingdom. Jesus is saying that if you decide to follow me, and you got to remember that when you accepted Christ, you accepted a change in your life. Now, if you didn't want that change, then you really didn't need Jesus. Because Jesus don't come in so that folks can remain the same. The only reason why I accepted Christ in my life is because I was ready to make a change. Just going down the shore, trying to hit every spot in every corner, trying to call something up with a lot of noise. It's always a race to see who gets on the board first. This is a race for me. You know, I'm super competitive, so. All right. I think I'll get ready to switch to my plopper. Definitely gonna stick with this here top water first. Hey, fishy, fishy. Do about 3 to 5 pops. Reel it in. Stay around it. Got something looking like that. Stay around it. That's enough to trigger them. Even that first hit is enough to trigger something. Fell out the tree. Anyway, trying to get tuned up for this tournament. No plastic. Normally I always have some kind of plastic out, but just working on my hard baits. So, let's see. We can't get them to bite without actually using any soft today. One thing you'll learn in life is you got to switch some things up. Can't always do the same thing every time, so we're going to new water, trying new places and new spots in order to bring some more excitement back, some more mystery, so you don't necessarily know how the water will fish until you get there. And then you learn if it'll be a productive area or a non-productive area. But you never know if you never go. You keep going to the same places, you know what you can expect. But sometimes you got to explore. Sometimes you got to change your techniques. And that's what I'm doing. I'm great at soft plastics, but I'm not as good at the hard. So we're going to stick with the hard, whether we catch or we don't catch. And we're going to try to see if we can't figure out this thing, especially with this fall bite. So, and you know, same thing with life, right? Keep doing the same things over and over again, you're going to keep getting the same results. Sometimes you got to switch the game up. Switch the game up, and you'll be amazed at how things can change for you. Get out of that regular mundane routine. So many people live in it and they're stuck in it. But life ain't about the same. Life is about adventure, variety, changes, and all those different kind of things. So get out there and do something different this week. Make something in your life happen that's better. Don't just keep doing the same thing because it's safe. We all like to play with safe. But safe don't get you nowhere. Can the church say amen?
Amen.
All right, let's get to some fishing here. I just saw a splash over here. But what kind was it? Is it a bass? Is it a carp? That should have been enough to trigger whatever was in the area. So, I'm not going to say it wasn't a bass, but I'm not quite sure, but it did not go for that when it actually did hit the surface. Nothing like the sound of a plopper. It's beautiful. Come on, we still got to get the stank. Who first up? Yeah, oh, and he missed it. Man, hope y'all saw that. I couldn't tell whether I was looking that way or not. But that's what we want. And it was a nice one too. I seen body. Man, that thing had to just grab the whole, it was big enough to swoop the whole thing in his mouth. One thing you will too learn is that whenever a fish misses, it was a 10-pounder. Y'all watch these fishing shows. Y'all watch these fishing shows, man. Every time somebody misses, it come on, man, that was the 5-pounder right there. 6 pounds, 7 pounds. You'll never know because you didn't bring it in. But it's always the biggest fish. Man, I could have used that one. Funny stuff, man. Tell y'all what though, it pains me not to grab some soft plastic and hit the base of that tree. But I'm not gonna do it, y'all. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna live and die with this pattern. I got some crankbaits and stuff like that I'll throw a little bit later. No, you ain't. I'm working on my game, so I gotta hold fast. See, he threw plastic. He got it out, but he trying to talk about I ain't bound to that. That's you, Red.
Look what I'm doing.
It's all good. Just don't land in the tree. Alright, y'all know I'm trying to keep it on, trying to get that hit on camera, but I might just cut it off for a minute, see if we can't locate some first. But we are in the spot. That ain't really it. It's just getting them to hit. Come on, man. Y'all know y'all hear it. Y'all know y'all want to come and get it. I don't see nothing wrong with a little whopper plopper.
Some blue.
Little one though. I ain't gonna say, oh man, that was a 5-pounder that just dropped on it.
Oh, you're not gonna be rolling Martin?
No.
Man, look at that telephone pole. Telephone pole.
That's what that is? Yeah. How did you get a man? How do you get a telephone pole up in this joint? All right, so we are back. Different location. Let's see if this will do something for us. We are still 0 on the board. Still throwing the plopper. Nice little shaded area right here. Trying to find some way to get the stank off the board. And we're definitely going through grass, so there's not a question of not whether the fish are here. They're here. We just have not got them excited enough to bite. Okay. Wind is blowing, which is good because it's humid out here. I ain't complaining. I got a couple new things tied on. Come on, try in a minute here. Give this stuff opportunity to work. Which I can't say I haven't given it. I've been throwing it for a while. How long have we been out here?
A couple hours.
A couple of hours, really? So, as you can see, a couple of hours, no bite. But I still have not tied on no soft plastic. I'm still doing it. Trying to figure out what I can do to get them to hit. But I am about to throw this whopper plopper away because I had the one blow up on it earlier. That was it. And of course, that was earlier. Wind is blowing us around. So I got I'm about to put a chatterbait on. I have my Spro Rad on, and I have a jerkbait. Something gonna give. Can't believe I only had one blow up on the plopper. I said I can't afford this next week though. So we gotta be around some fish for show that's willing to bite. Long day on the Potomac. So I say sit and plop. Sit and plop. Let's see if that works for something. I know it's a pick and roll in the past. Now, if I was a fish, I'd hit that plopper. What's that making all that noise? Let me go investigate. Now, of course, I'd be mad after I investigated and hit it and found myself snatched out the water. But I'm a fish. I don't know that. I don't know this stuff. Somebody should have warned me. Now, I like the wind, but it's definitely pushing us around. Smallies like the wind. Come on, Smallies, where you at? Or where are you before I get in trouble grammatically? First time I seen a rat actually attacked underwater was in Potomac at Loch Lake. Saw this big rat swim underwater and a fish go hit it. I'm like, what? You mean that stuff is for real? So when Spro came out with these, I went and got me one. Huh? Yeah. Oh, you're not? Yeah, then wasn't somebody dead over here? All right, we switched to a jerk bait. There wasn't nothing else working. Let's see if we can't get this working. Still big. You know there's no medium. Ain't no sunshine. Uh-oh. I got a fish?
Yes, you do.
Oh, a nice one. Oh, it was a pickerel. It was a big one, too.
Yes, you do.
Oh, man. He was a nice one, bro. At least, you know, in the water, they magnify. That sounds like me.
Oh, that's definitely you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. And I'm happy to say we ain't catch nothing. Oh, man, I tell you. I didn't switch up, though. Didn't move to my plastic. I threw jerk baits, crank baits, chatter baits, top water, ploppers, buzz, rats. I done threw it all. We done threw it all. Neither one of us has landed a fish. Of course, I had the one blow up, which I laughed off because I figured there'd be more, but that was the only one. Then I had the chain pickerel, but could not bring him in. So the hook obviously wasn't in there good. And so we have tried the gamut. And it's not that day, you know, but this is fishing. It's not called catching. So you got to come out here and make that thing work. We know they're here, we just couldn't give them the bite today. Sure, somebody out here got them the bite because that's how it always is. Just because you're not having a great day catching them don't mean somebody else ain't. It's just about figuring out what they want. And since I'm trying all these new baits that I don't normally use a lot, trying to get ready for this Potomac, I just wouldn't switch back to my trusties. But it's all good. So we about getting ready to take it on in. Just thought I'd come back and let y'all know how the rest of the day went. Oh man, just remember that sometimes it can be like that. But make sure you give it a full effort. And I think we've done just that. Giving it a full effort out here. And you can be happy about it. A good day on the water. It's a day at work any day. Getting your mind clear, getting your mind right. It's always good things. So hey, this is Reverend Big John. Always remember, keep the Lord first and keep your lines tight. God bless. And I'll see you next time on the one.